It is deadlocked at 48 as we head to the fourth. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. We always remind you can log on to KSIRsports.com and click on Brush Videos. We'll have video clips of tonight's game and hopefully of tomorrow's game, but for the Beat Diggers to earn that right, they would have to win tonight. And, Jen, we've seen a little bit of everything in this game, including some positivity and some negativity from the Beat Diggers and from Dolores Huerta. What has to happen here in the fourth that we haven't seen consistently over the first three quarters?
Well, I noticed in the third quarter we got a little lax about going after the boards. I mean, you got to shoot the ball, and, yeah, you got to know it's going in, but you still have to chase the ball and go after those boards. Blocking out and getting rebounds is something that kind of fell off the wagon with there.
Rosenbrock, Lynch, Waylard, Kukas, and Delorier to begin the fourth. We are live from Ken Denver High School in Englewood. The Beat Diggers have the basketball first. Bounce pass in the high right to Waylard. Waylard holding the ball up high. Gets a pick from Kukas. Jump pass down low. Kukas lays it up. And in! Kukas scores going off the glass. And the Beat Diggers lead by 2, 50-48. He's got 16. Right baseline. Barrera. Shot blocked out of there by Kukas. Taken away by Waylard, that is. Over to Lynch. Lynch all the way up and under off the glass, and he scores. So the Beat Diggers with some outstanding defense now lead by 4, 52-48, 7:23 to go in the game. Outside left, Michael Pratt with the basketball. Back out to Lawrence Esquivel. Esquivel in the lane, and a blocking foul on Derek Lynch before the shot. It'll be the 18th foul, so a 1-and-1 situation. I think the Beat Digger fans thought that it was going to be a charge.
I kind of thought it was going to be a charge, too. He was in a good position. I think he just got caught up in with the chin. Got hit in the chin, so it kind of threw him off balance a little bit.
For Dolores Huerta, Lawrence Esquivel, Nathan Esquivel, Gerald Fuentes, DeRay Mason, and Michael Pratt. 1-and-1 situation. The free throw is up and good for Lawrence Esquivel, and it's now a 3-point game. Here comes Jordan Holland, who has nailed
well, I hope his lip is okay.
Long threes.
You know, D. Lynch has had a tooth go through his lip earlier this tournament.
Second free throw. Back rimmed it. Got to grab the rebound, but it's grabbed by Pratt. Pratt up and under his foul. C.J. Kukas not happy with himself about that. He knows he cannot allow Pratt to grab that rebound, and he did. And meanwhile, Kukas committed his third foul. And to the line is Michael Pratt to shoot two. It's the 19th foul, but team fouls don't matter at this point when it's a shooting foul. And the free throw by Pratt is in the air and is around and off to the right. Cargill Meat Solutions takes as much pride in the community just as they do in the products they provide to their consumers. Cargill Meat Solutions, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. Second free throw coming up for Michael Pratt. He bends. He shoots. He misses in and out. Delorier grabs the rebound on a hop. That's his sixth rebound. Beat Diggers got a break there. And they still lead by 3. 7:07 to go in the game. Lynch across midcourt on the outside right to Waylard. Waylard gets a pick from Kukas into the lane. Waylard's floater's up and in. He shoots it in straight away. And the Beat Diggers lead by 5. 54-49. Waylard now has 16 in the game. Jordan Holland. Bounce pass in the right corner for Pratt. Double team dribbles by 2. Bounce pass inside to Sandoval. And his shot is partially blocked over there by C.J. Kukas. Taken away by Derek Lynch. Now the Beat Diggers will slow things down, leading by 5 with 6:35 to go in the game. Lynch with a basketball. Bounce pass. Waylard all the way. Lays it up and scores. Off the glass. Timeout for Dolores Huerta. Timeout for C.H. Waylard now with 18. I mean, Jen, this is the ebb and flow game of the season. I've never seen teams look so good and so bad in the same game so quickly. Well, we haven't had 15-2 runs. We've had 6-0.
Right.
8-0. 8-2. We haven't had a 12-0 run or anything like that.
No, but this Rush team has always done this whole season exactly what they've needed to win. They've chipped, they've put on, they've tried to break things away. It's not ever been, blowouts for them. They've had to work hard, and they have. I mean, they've just come up with the wins when they needed them.
Well, they're doing it right now. And by the way, we're at the top of the hour. You are listening to 1010 KSIR. Brush for Morgan Greeley. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. The Brush boys lead here 56-49. And we've got 6:29 to go in the game. Brush girls are up 41-28 in the fourth, as we understand. And the basketball is inbounded here to Gerald Fuentes of Dolores Huerta. Left baseline pass. The ball is poked away. It's still loose on the floor, and it's taken away, and the shot is up and in on a fluke play by Chris Sandoval, and the Beat Diggers commit the foul. Oh, boy. Joe Rosenbrock committed the foul, but it looked like anybody could have picked up that basketball. Sandoval now with 14. Rosenbrock commits his second. See, I mean, this is what we're talking about.
Exactly. Well, I thought that should have been called a jump ball. I mean, there was no real possession on it, so.
Sandoval free throw is good. He's got 15. And the Beat Digger lead is down to 4, 56-52. With 6:09 to go from Ken Denver High School in Englewood, that is. Whiter with a basketball on the outside left baseline. Jump pass down low for Kukas into Rosenbrock. Puts it up, and he's fouled! And Rosenbrock to the line.
That was a great touch pass by CJ.
He meant it. Sandoval committed his third foul. You don't think he meant it?
I don't know. I think he's going to go right over the top of that kid. He got a handle on that ball.
Well, now the Beat Diggers up by 6 again.
Don't get me wrong, I liked it.
Oh, it was beautiful. So here is Joe Rosenbrock to give Brush a 7-point lead. It would be a 3-possession lead, and he's got it. Brush 59, Dolores Huerta 52, but you know that the Scorpions team's going to come right back with the basketball. It's Esquivel. Jump pass is tipped away, and it's intercepted by Ubaldo Cruz. The Beat Diggers force a turnover. Cruz to Rosenbrock. On the left wing, Dolores. Bounce pass to Kukas. Back out Waylard. Takes the three. Steps in. Puts up a shot that's partially blocked at it by Jordan Holland. Long pass and the put up and in off the glass. Put up there by Lawrence Esquivel. And he scores. So Esquivel gets back into the scoring column. The Beat Digger lead is down to 5 with 5:28 to go in the game. Rosenbrock right to the free throw line all the way, scoops it up, and we have a whistle and a foul before that. He just drove all the way to the hoop. And let's see who the foul was on. It was on Gerald Fuentes.
Yep.
That'll be his first. But that is the 17th foul. It was actually, was it away from, I guess it was away from the ball.
It was with Jeremy. Jeremy was trying to post up and clear some room for Kobe, and he grabbed hold of him trying to get around.
Whaler to the line. The free throw's well short. Rebound, Dolores puts it back up and in. Off the back of the rim. That's a big one for the Beat Diggers. Dolores with 7 rebounds and 6 points. The other way, Fuentes puts up a wild shot, misses, and the ball is loose on the floor, and it's off of Pablo Cruz out of bounds. So we have 5:14 to go in the game. 61-54 Beat Diggers. Esquivel to throw it in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. State Farm agent Greg Mullen. Sandoval down low for Jordan Holland. Backs, shoots, misses from 7 feet away. Rebound, Fuentes. He banks, and it's short. And the ball is out of bounds. That's awful Brush again.
Well, they got kind of confused because Jeremy went down, and then Kobe tripped over Jeremy, so it was hard to get a rebound in there.
Beat Diggers are still doing a nice job of out-rebounding this Dolores Huerta team. And to throw it in is going to be Lawrence Esquivel. In the left corner for Holland. Back out to Fuentes. Fuentes against Waylard. Beats it back out to Holland. We're under 5 minutes to go in Englewood. Beat Diggers by 7. Holland into the lane. He's fouled. That's going to be a little bonus situation. That might be Rosenbrock. It is. Rosenbrock with his third. Lynch is getting ready to check back in. Northeastern Colorado's hometown savings and loan with locations in Brush and Fort Morgan is Equitable Savings and Loan. Free throw, Holland is way off the back of the rim. Second free throw upcoming. Yeah, you can tell with Holland's delivery. I could see where he could make 3-pointers, but he would struggle from the free throw line. Because normally you have a little bit more arc from the free throw line. That time he looked a lot better and made that one. So Holland now with 9. The Beat Diggers lead by 6. 61-55. 4:49 to go in the game. Lynch across the timeline with the basketball. Bounce pass on the outside left to Kukas. Kukas holding the ball up high. Pete Delorier in the lane. Scoops it up off the glass. And he scores. Delorier playing out of his mind there in the last couple of possessions. He's got 8. Beat Diggers lead by that many. 63-55. Now Waiter steals it in the backcourt. Waiter with the basketball, dribbles by two, then he's fouled. Waiter to the line, and Dolores Huerta now coming apart. They've committed 13 turnovers. The Bay Diggers have none in this quarter.
Well, on that steal right there, that was a tip ball by Ubaldo right into Kobe's hands, who stepped in front of the passing lane. So that was a great team effort on that defensive end.